fine. That's awesome. Okay. So now this one is like with no re yeah, just working fine. Yeah. Okay. That's working fine now. And on the Twitch end, we have the Kayak VR. That's great. Okay. And that's working fine as well. So I can back to the virtual reality. Also, I think I will change it. All right. I am now again ready for kayaking. Also, I take a little zip to make sure I stay nice and moist. Whoops. All right, that's more like it. So yeah, we can go to the Antarctica and let's free roam for a little bit. We can use sunset or night. The sunset was not that amazing, and they didn't let me go to the boat, which sucks. So we'll do a little bit of a night tour and see how that looks. So yeah, welcome to Antarctica, which is at the complete other side of the world. At least for me. I see something over there. There was like a light. Might have been a reflection. Oh, I'm knocking into ice. That's terrible. Come on, let me through. Can't tell me I can't get through here. Oh, is that a bat? Why is the bat in... That doesn't make sense. There are no bats in Antarctica. What the hell? There are no flying birds in Antarctica. What the frick? My immersion. Are you under the ice now, lol? No, I am... I shouldn't be. Uh, is the screen showing something else? Let me see. No, it's just extremely dark. Yes. Uh, can you like see like nothing? Like literally nothing? It's like not easy for me to assess that from here, unfortunately. Like I'm seeing fine. Like this is fine. But if you don't see anything, I can absolutely like change that. But it is like looking at this, like looking like this, seeing the aurora borealis is like super cool. So I kind of hope you see that as well. But if you don't, that sucks. That's not what I wanted to like do. Yeah, it's like it's not that optimal for for the stream, I suppose. It looks like super cool on the VR, so though that sucks. Let's go back to the uh. Can I reset the daytime maybe? Can't even like reset the daytime, I guess. Do I have to restart the whole game? Just for the... Oh, okay. What is happening? Okay, let's see. We can go back to the pool. Let's see. Yeah, let's so this is like the game, as you can see. Can I can change the daytime again. What the hell? That's not that like that's messed up. We do have a multiplayer though. I guess I can boast the server, I suppose. This is one of those games. No players in session. I can't even like select anything as well. Maybe this reset gives me the ability back to change the daytime. Or maybe I need to select free roam first. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I need to select free roam first. I'm just not not up to the task today. I'm a little bit tired, maybe. Like the annoying sickness. So this should be now fine, right? Like if I put down my headset, I look over to the screen. Yes, that's awesome. That's how that should look like. This is what you were meant to see just in the dark, like in the... I don't think there are flying birds in Antarctica. Is this like... I have a feeling there are no flying birds in Antarctica. Like, can somebody confirm that for me? Because I have a... like... I think the only bird in Antarctica is the penguins. And they are flightless. I'm of the opinion that they are... like, Antarctica does not have... like, flying birds. And Antarctica definitely does not have bats, which I saw. Like, I'm off the... like, that one. That's not a bat, though. That's like a corvid or something. But yeah, there shouldn't be, like, any birds in Antarctica, right? Jay, you should know this. You have an extensive bird knowledge. You should know. Are there any... are there any, like, birds that fly in Antarctica? Because I don't think there are any. There should only be the penguins, right? And penguins don't fly. But yeah, there they are, waddling away. You should be the only ones here. You should be the only birds here, I think. I don't think there's any migration going over Antarctica either, because that would be like insanely dangerous. So why would there be like flying birds in Antarctica? Like that's a pigeon or something, right? Like that does not belong here. Excuse me. Anyways, we have a nice little cove here. Oh, what's that? That looks like one glitchy mess. What's over there? Let's see what we are getting into here. What are we getting into here? Oh, it's like an expedition. Like these are probably some Arctic scientists or something. Antarctic expeditions. Spot the expedition. Yeah. It's they are not there right now. Excuse me, anyone, can anyone tell me why there are flying birds here in Antarctica? Can anybody tell me? Because I think that's weird. And I don't know if there's like any flying birds in Antarctica. But I'm pretty sure there aren't. Like having feathers in that way, I don't think that's a good strategy for survival in Antarctica. Like what do you even want to see like from the sky? What's the advantage there? It's all ice anyways. Okay, we can't go here. They won't let us go through here. So this is like a dead end. And I'm like, I do like this game. This is quite a nice game, to be honest. But yeah, there's something missing. Like this is... I know there's the race option as well. So we could try a race. I'm actually kind of tired of this motion already. This does go into the arms like this. Even when it's like just a fake, basically. Like it's still going into the arms quite a lot. Okay, and I think we are at the start again. Like this is the starting area. So that's all there is to this level, unfortunately already. That's kind of sad. Is there anything in here? Like is there... This looks new. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. Yeah, that's cool. Whoops. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, this is a nice little spot, actually. Okay, we can't go up there. There might be a little crevice over there, though. We can take a look, maybe. Is there any Easter eggs? No, just a dead end. Well. Let's maneuver out of here somehow. There we go. I'm getting tired. I think I will tone it down with the VR games today after this one. After we check out this level. And then I'll play some console games a little bit. Like today is a very chill day. Like I have no... Oh. Uh-oh. SpaghettiOs. Yeah, maybe not like be under that giant thing. This game looks hella relaxing despite the environment. It is if you are used to the motion that you need to do, I think this is like a really super relaxing game. Unfortunately, I'm very much not trained in paddling, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time in paddling because this is like I feel some muscles that are just never used by me, and they are asking me, what the hell are you doing? Why are you doing this motion? So maybe I should be doing more kayaking like this, because there are muscles that definitely don't get used enough in there. I don't think we can go there. I also feel like I'm getting kind of seasick, so maybe I should stop here. Like there's we did some good paddling, almost 2 kilometers of paddling. Uh, but yeah, I'm at this point I'm convinced we should be doing something else, because I am still a little bit sick. Um, so I don't want to overdo it. I guess I can just like exit the game from this menu. Alrighty. But it was fun. It definitely was fun. Let's turn these off. Put the chair back where it belongs. Wait. Okay, let's see. We still have some games we can try. Especially since I do have. Let's see. I do want to try some stuff to make sure the stuff that I want to go for in the next year. And also now that I have done this, is there anything that I'm still running here? There is still something running here. What's running? Which game am I running? Why is there still a game that I'm running? I'm not running any games anymore. Perfect, okay. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still playing Animal Crossing apparently. That's fine. Let's see what's in here. What's there to do? Where is the thing that I wanted to do? HDMI audio is working, I suppose. Hello there, everyone. Let's see, put these like this, so I can actually see the stuff that I'm playing. Then I wanted to start my one thing. How much power does my phone have? Not enough. So I will be charging my phone a little bit before doing the thing. But I can prepare the thing. Let's see. Launch this. This should be working now. Also, I forgot. Let me quickly do this. And for the algorithm, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. And for the algorithm, because I am very much convinced that that these kind of shoutouts give a little boost in the algorithm. I'm pretty sure. All right. Oh, what's this? I got a... Oh, something has been sent. Apparently, one of my things that I ordered is on its way. Anyways, oh yeah, the Animal Crossing folks do the countdown as well. that's cool. Like if you want to play Animal Crossing on New Year's Eve, you can just do the countdown with your villages, which is cool. I like that a lot. Also, I'm Santa Claus. Just for anyone wondering, I'm currently Santa Claus. Let's see. A VTube studio. Alright, anyone playing? Anyone sending me mail? There's Agnes. Agnes, who's Tomtefar, Weihnachtsmann. Is Weihnachtsmann Tomtefar in Swedish? That would be very far away from like Santa Claus and stuff. Like Santa Claus, Weihnachtsmann. I guess Santa Claus and Weihnachtsmann are still like 2 worlds apart, so maybe it's not that different after all. Jultomaten. Tomtefar, Tomtefather. Oh, okay. Jultomten. Jultomten. Is it Tom or is it Tom? Is it... Because I've noticed that that the O in a lot of languages is more of an Ö. Like recently I've been looking into some other languages, and I've noticed some of this stuff. Tom, not Tom. I see. Like for example, currently in Norwegian, the U is more of a U than an U. And like the S is immediately like the sh, like the CH sound in German and stuff. My nephew was
Like my nephew was about to go to Norway from a project called the Erasmus project, and he got into learning Norwegian, and I looked into that myself as well, because why not? And yeah, it's like interesting to see that technically all of the things are kind of the same, but like differently assigned. Like having a U in Norwegian is like the Ü in German. Super fun. And technically, if you just know which are the assignments in each language, at least the reading out loud like works. You don't necessarily know what you are talking about, but you know how to pronounce it, which is fun. Right, let's see. Yeah, I'm currently. Oh, today is Saturday, right? So this guy is gonna play his music in an hour or two. 6 p.m. right? So at that point, I'm not streaming anymore, but it's fine. Countdown. Yeah, if you're wondering what we are doing right now, we are just chilling. At this point, we are just chilling. Oh, old cash register. Antique, I'm sorry. Interesting, interesting. And the barbecue in winter. Yes, yes, all very cool. All very nice. However, not I'm not going into too deep into what like I could give a tour of my city right now, of my island, I guess. Right, I keep forgetting to talk to Sable because you can get pictures from them. I guess I might have missed a few days, maybe. But yeah, when it comes to like the city, there is I made myself I got to the mission where where I want every color of flower at least once. So I have all the orange flowers. I have all the pink flowers. I'm still missing some purple flowers. Like the purple tulips I have. All the purple flowers by now. Or at least I should have all of the purple flowers by now. By the way, where's my stuff here? There's my stuff. If I open my Animal Crossing tab, because I do have, whoops, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's reopen that. Thank you. Like I have purple pansies right now, but I don't have enough to make them like to say they are like done. And I'm only missing like golden roses by now and purple windflowers. So these in purple, I'm still missing. We kind of have the same Swedish with the U. I see. Yeah, I have to make like at some point, just make a list of letter translation tables for myself, and then I will be able to read all these sentences in every language. Not necessarily understand them, but definitely pronounce them correctly. But yeah, these are all like the flowers that I'm preserving. I'm also having like a lot of fossils that I just didn't pick up in the last few days. I've been getting lazy with the daily tasks. Winter flowers. Yeah, they are very resistant to the weather. They are all very resistant. And these ones are special. They are the only green flowers in the game. And I got them gifted by Koro, so they're extra special. And then there's my home flower in blue. I wanna change them to the purple ones at some point. And then some black roses over here, just to have a little nice aesthetic. This is Dwayne, my pet rock. He is guarding my garden. He has a little bit of apple juice, and his friend is here to keep him company. They are talking. But yeah, that's my home right now. I am a very self-sufficient human with a whole garden of food that I can just eat whenever I want, as well as like every fruit in the game. So whatever it is I want, I can just eat it. And then we have like some stones in this area. I don't know what to do with this giant mountain that is here. It's been here from the start, so I kind of don't want to remove it. But I also don't think it's like special enough to keep it if I want to put something else here. So that one stays until I have an idea of what to put there. And then we have the neighboring, like this is the suburb or something, where the campers, if I have campers, they are immediately kind of integrated into this society. And yeah, we have like our neighbors here, who some of them are on the beach. Like we have a diverse cast of people here. That just some live on the beach, some live on the more city side and stuff. And we have this little town square thingy, which I built. And I'm still missing the blue roses. But then there's like every blue flower, because there are exactly 4 blue flowers. And I want them on this thing that I built. So I'm still waiting for the blue roses to clone themselves properly. Yeah, this is my Guroid beach. They are all having fun here. I just don't know where to put them all. So they are at the beach. This is the bone zone, which I mostly used for fossil sharing with people. I shrunk it down because there wasn't really a lot of activity in the past few days, and most of us just have all the fossils already, so there's not a lot to share anymore. Then we have the dailies. There's stuff you can do daily to get like a lot of like furniture. Like you buy at least 6 you can buy from Tom Nook, from the Nook's Cranny. And then you have like 2 that come from tree shaking. And then you get a daily recipe from the bottle, from the message bottle. And yeah, this was like a thing we did daily to like get the catalog. Like if you get something, you get like an item, you add it to your catalog. And adding it to your catalog is basically you can order it later. You can have it anytime. There's also like free, like if I have anything that I want to gift and not throw away, I have this gift area. And there's also Koro's special little area, because she, like I had like a lot of like stars. Like if you have star showers in the night, meteor showers, you can pray and you get like star fragments. And Koro needed those, and since I'm working most of the time, but still have the gates open, I I made Koro a little area where I just put these stars or whatever I want to give Koro. And yeah, that's Koro's area. That's for the Koro P. And then we have my entrance, where I have like the flowers, my island flowers. I want to have like more pink ones as well, like blue. There should be purple here and then pink. And yeah, my island fruits, my island fruit tree, which is the pear. Then we have the area, because this was my crossbreeding area for breeding the flowers here, which is not that prevalent anymore. Like we are almost done here. I'm missing one more flower, and it's the purple, like this one, purple windflower. That's the only thing that's still missing. What the hell are you doing? Stop right there, criminal scum. Ow. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, we can also make Snowball if we want to. But other than that, we have my Nook's Cranny. We have the Plaza. And we have the Tailor. And that's like about it. There's a fun little area over to the right. There's still the museum here, like there's a museum over there. Which I'm still debating on where to put it exactly. It just fit here, so I put it here. But I don't think I will keep it here. And then we have my favorite place that I will keep as is forever, I think. And that's my little bench here, because there's a little picnic area here. And sitting here at night with a clear view of the sky is insanely nice to look at. Like I can sit hours here just watching. But that is, whoops, I made a screenshot apparently. Yeah, that's about it. That's the whole island. If you ever have eaten, unfortunately eaten something you didn't want to eat, we have the final feature of this island, which is your very special place here. That is to take care of business. So yeah, that's it. That's my island. I can't like do the save and exit thing, I think. At least not with this controller. Oh, it doesn't let me. See, I can turn this off and then connect these ones. Then I can save and exit. I also see that we are starting some ads, so grab a snack. We will be right back. And we are back. Let's see what we can play today. I've been looking into like old retro games because we did finish the how do you call it? The Ratchet and Clank series? Like the whole everything of Ratchet and Clank we finished. And there's technically like side stories, but I don't have the PlayStation Portable, so I won't be going into like side story stuff. But I was thinking about what to like play next on Mondays because yeah, Ratchet and Clank is like done. So what else is there like to play on Mondays? And I have an idea. And I think I will stick with that idea because I don't see why that would be a bad idea. But yeah, I'm thinking about another retro game, and it's not gonna be Rattle and Roll, by the way. It's I just started that because it's like a very nostalgic game for me, and I love it. It's apparently from Rare Games as well. But yeah, you can one of the things you can do in Rattle and Roll. You can. I was barely too slow. Yeah, you can. I know I can check the controls. Can you please remove that now? Let's see. How do I? That's the screenshot button I'm in. Anyways. Yeah, you can. If you are like fast enough, you can get into that rocket launcher in this rocket and skip like the game a little bit. There are still like 2 levels that are insanely hard, and I'd say if you don't breeze through all the other levels before these levels you can reach with that as well, you might as well don't. Yeah, already like, wait, let me, how does one, like this, okay. But yeah, if you don't already like just breeze through this anyways, you will not, like, there's no way in 10,000 years that you will actually like be able to win the game. Yeah, like this. You can get into level 8 like this, and there's like 10 levels. But if you like not even like, you will absolutely completely 100% lose anyways if you don't like know how to do this, like all of the before things. Like, I've never seen, when I was a child, I've never seen these levels because I wasn't even close to like getting to them. They are super fun levels actually, but you have to kind of try to, wait, where's the thing? Do I need to like try to eat them? Oh, there's one. One more. Oh, okay. So these are like the spawners a little bit, okay. And they go through everything. And I think there was like a gate opening right now. Yeah, it's a little harder. But these are like 3D environments that you kind of need to get used to. And yeah, you need to kind of keep an ear out for the sound. This is one of my favorite childhood games. It's super brutal, it's super hard, but it's like also super fun. And this level for some reason isn't even like that hard. I remember like playing this game and being like stuck at some of the earlier levels so bad. And nowadays it's just like, hey, by the way, there was this super cool rocket at the start of the game that you could use. Oh, I think there was like a... Let me rewind. This is also like nice that you can just rewind nowadays. But yeah, you need the clock. If you don't get the clock, you are out of luck. Oh Jesus, okay. You need to be careful, you can fall down here, I think. Come on. Why am I playing this now? I don't know. I'm having fun. That's why I'm playing it right now. Okay, there's nothing more to be gained here. And because I didn't... All gone. That's one special thing I've read. I've not seen that one before. Yeah, maybe do that another time. This is not what I was going for when I said I wanted to play more retro games, but it is fun. Like, it's one of my favorites. Whoops. Well, fate has chosen the GameCube. At some point, I'm gonna spoiler you a little bit. At some point, we're going to play Luigi's Mansion. And definitely some Wind Waker at some point. Oh, this is the European one, okay. We also have Soul Calibur, which is definitely one of the games that I remember. And Super Mario Strikers Football. Mario Smash Football in Germany. Or in Europe, rather. Generally. I don't know why they changed the name. Actually. It's a great game though. It's like I was never like into football or soccer. But this is a fun game. Hey, this has a lot different music than I remember, but yeah. God damn, the graphics are also like you can definitely. Oh, I can go to widescreen. That's good. The zoom level, okay. What does a zoom level mean? I have no idea. Can have cheats, custom power-ups. Gameplay. Yeah, definitely novice. Like with the newest one, I really like that they had like a customization tool in the newest ones. What I didn't like is the resources as to how to get to the resources. And yeah, you can have like cups. You need to kind of need to do stuff for unlocking things. Excuse me. Okay. Like you have to run through the cups, and there's like a special team that you can like get if you play through everything. Let's see. Let's go Luigi time. Yeah, you can decide on only one type of sub players, which I also like in the new game that they kind of gave that a little bit of a twist, so you can have like your own. It's also interesting that you can just like select apparently for which team you want to play. Oh, this is like a cup. And then yeah, there's like the incentive of not to like do certain things. You want to do like different things sometimes. Because the enemies, like if you knock someone into the girder with them not having like any reason, you get like items. You also get items for goal tries, like trying to go for the goal, and you can use the items. You can just. Let's try that one again. It's not optimal. Whoops. Most of the time you want to just go for the power shot. Sometimes they land, sometimes they don't. Also, once like your enemy has like all the items like up and ready already, if they don't have any more items slots, you can just spam the hell out of just whacking them into everything. So it's like a strategy to just go for not letting them do anything if possible. Like they have no reason to not use the items, but they are like weak DPUs, so yes, there's not really any reason to not like just knock them out every time. Like this, you can go quite far ahead. Not really understand. Okay, interesting. I'm not really understanding what I'm doing wrong here. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, dang. That was actually a good shot. I guess. But yeah, this is also like one of the games that I played a lot, next to like Super Smash Bros. And stuff. I hope they bring Melee out on this emulator. Like, I would love to play Melee again on like proper hardware with proper hardware. Because I don't have a GameCube. Fortunately, don't have a GameCube. So like getting, I would get, if I was to get like something, I would get the Wii as well. No, I don't want to exit it. I guess I can, because this is like, yeah, I can create save points. So I will create a save point. Because that's one of the things I hate about the original hardware. You needed to like complete the cup. There was no way of not completing the cup. But now I can, because I don't need to play that like to the end. I can just save it and go to the next thing. And yeah, we are at some point we are gonna play Luigi's Mansion as well, and Wind Waker. I really hope they bring back Melee and Mario Kart Double Dash. I would love to play Mario Kart Double Dash. There's literally like online play that I can play with people once Mario Kart Double Dash comes back, and I so want to play Mario Kart Double Dash with someone. Like for stream as well. I want to stream Mario Kart Double Dash, the tour of like unlocking everything. Like I want to do that with someone. That sounds like so much fun. It will be horrible with the netcode. I'm 100% sure it will be horrible with the netcode, but it would be so much fun. It would be like old times. And yeah, we also have like some stuff like Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. I do want to play Yoshi's Island on stream as well as Donkey Kong Country. And I think I do that sometimes, yes. I think I will be choosing some of these games for the Super Nintendo to play next. I would love to play the Kirby games. I need to make like a list of Kirby, like in which order I want to play Kirby games, but I do want to 100% play the Kirby games. There's also like Kirby Streamland. At least 3 you can play in co-op. And I already know who I want to play that in co-op with, if they are down to play that in co-op with me. But that's like I need to prepare that properly. I need to prepare that properly at some point. And I think like the thing that I'm going to do next is go for Donkey Kong Country. Like I think the Monday slots will be Donkey Kong Country as a next project. Like all 3 of them. That's I think something I want to do. Of course, as always, I'm open to feedback. If that's a terrible idea, you go ahead and tell me. I'm 100% 100% open for criticism. You're like, no, Donkey Kong Country is so bad, we don't want to see that. That's understandable. I will change that accordingly. What's this special edition? Oh, that's just the skin, basically. The reskin. Yeah, there's like Super Mario World. Apparently, like Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island is like the way to play this in order. I guess. I guess that's the order. I don't know Babsy. I've never played Babsy. No idea what that is about. There's Mario Paint here, which you can now, with the Switch 2, actually play with the mouse. What else is there? Wrecking Crew. Let's go. I've been playing a lot of Mario Picross at some point, actually. Insanely enough, I've been playing a lot of Mario Picross. Wait, what does that mean? I've been doing a lot of them. Oh, we don't know which these are. This is a Furasuko. Okay. Kokeshi. Senmeki. Or Senuki? Senuki, I think. Ostodaria. Consento. Jogei. Parabora Antenna. Jishaku. Onigiri. Meshi. Meshi. And apparently there's a time limit as well. What else? Like I can go through the levels. Me. Ri. No, that's a Ma. Mario. No. Pikurosu. It's Mario Picross. Kokotoshi. Just say. I was away for a bit. Is it Mario time? It is Mario time. Mario Picross time, actually. I'm just going through the levels a little bit. I'm just like, today is like a day where we just chill and go through a little bit of stuff. Like today has no real like topic or something. It's just chilling and going through stuff. I was talking about wanting to play Donkey Kong Country as my next like serious project for next Monday, and if there's like any arguments against that, I'm open for feedback. Otherwise, I will just start like Donkey Kong Country, like playing all the 3 games on Mondays, because Ratchet and Clank has been closed last Monday. Like we went we finished Ratchet and Clank, and I'm like I have considered, and I think this is a great series to continue as well, is Donkey Kong Country, playing from the very first to the to the number 3. I don't know if there's like more to that. Then after that, I think Super Mario World might be a good idea, since I do love Yoshi's Island, and apparently Super Mario World is the predecessor of Yoshi's Island. So that's also on the list. And then I teased that I want to do the Kirby games at some point in correct order, like in the chronological order. And right, you're done with all the RC games now? Yes, I have, like, except the PlayStation Portable games and the other spin-off games for the PlayStation 3, like there are a lot of spin-off games actually that are not canon, basically. They do get referenced, but they are technically not like canon. But yeah, I've been like playing them all now. Rift Apart being the last entry, which I really loved. Rift Apart was a great game. I can recommend, if you are like a Ratchet and Clank fan and haven't played Rift Apart yet, I can only recommend it. It's so good. Like gameplay wise and story wise, the characters are awesome. Like they put a nice spin on everything, and even have like some kind of motivational messages in some of them. So I can highly recommend playing the newest entry as well. Yeah, at some point I will make like a list on the order of how I want to play the Kirby games, and there are like co-op Kirby games on which I already have someone in mind that I want to ask if they want to play the Kirby game with me. Um, so that's also like in the future, somewhere in the future. And there's so many I can't even like properly see them because I've just mashed them down here. But there are some more games that maybe at some point we can try. I don't think I will play them properly. Um, but yeah, that's the idea. The next Monday is gonna be Donkey Kong Country time. And after that, we are going to play Super Mario World and Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. That's gonna be the plan for the next few days. Um, whoops. And with that, we also have like the Game Boy, which we can take a little look at. There are some releases of new games. Like all the emulators have gotten like 2 new games. And oh, Kid Icarus is great. Kirby Star Stacker, okay. I've not looked into the normal Game Boy for too long. Donkey Kong Land, okay. Those are not Donkey Kong Country, by the way. Those are different games. And I don't count them to the Donkey Kong Country series as well. So I hope you don't mind. Oh right, there's Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages. True. And then there's obviously Kirby's Dream Land and Kirby's Dream Land 2. I don't think you can play Kirby's Tilt and Tumble, but maybe you can. I don't know. Super Mario Land 2. Oh, this is Mario Land, right. There's like a difference between Mario Land and Mario World as well that you have to be careful about. But Super Mario Land 1. What is Super Mario Land 1? Where on which console is Super Mario Land 1 again? I kind of forgot. Something gallery. Oh. Super Mario Land. There it's on here as well. Maybe I will at some point play these as well. Let me put them like right on the top to remind myself if I ever like look into this again. That's not the correct one. Let's move this one far away down here somewhere. I don't think I will play that at some point. West of Camelot. Interesting. Didn't think they had like something like that. Wait, this is Wario Land. That doesn't make sense. If I remember correctly, I can put this like this. Okay. Let me quickly put all of these in a way that makes sense for like streaming at some point. Oh, this is also a Mario Picross here. See? I don't think I want to do the Donkey Kong Land thingies because I think they are like um very badly adapted Donkey Kong Country games. Uh, but at some point, definitely Zelda, like Zelda has to be at some point. At some point, I gotta play every Zelda game. Maybe I will play them in chronological order even. Like maybe I will start because I think that's a really good idea. Start with the chronological very first game, which is Skyward Sword. I want to start with Skyward Sword, and then go chronological until the timeline split happens. And then I will let chat choose which is which way we want to go. I think that's a cool idea. Which means I need to like put this project a little bit later, which I would have done anyways. But with like an active community, I think having like a poll where people can vote on which fate we want to do, that would be very cool. And I don't think we will get to the project very soon. Like there's so much to do in the meantime that I don't think there's any doubt that we can like get to that point in time. Uh like I think that will be fine. Like having the Kirby's Dream Land project in between definitely will also add a lot of time. And yeah, it might take a year or two before we even can consider starting the Zelda project. So that's like a proper idea. I will be able to, I think, make this work in a way that I want to. And with that, we have some Nintendo Mature. I do have the appropriate controller for this one as well, actually. But yeah, there are like the 18 plus, like the mature, like True Rock and Perfect Dark. Um, games that I don't think 100% count as 18 plus anymore nowadays, but yeah, they are in the 18 plus category if you want to play them. You gotta have the mature on if that's what you want to go for. And then you have the normal Nintendo Classics, which I very much appreciate. And we get new entries for these ones as well. Nice. Oh, Rayman. Absolute banger. And apparently like a European version of Tonic Trouble, which what I don't know what that is actually. I have no idea. Oh right, we can also like at some point play Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie. Like that's also like nice retro games we can play. I don't really like Blast Corp that much, but it's a fun, like, to play for fun, it's like a good game. I don't really want to do that as like a proper game. I do have these games on original hardware, and if we play these, we will play them on original hardware, I think. Super Mario 64, we definitely will at some point play. That is a no-brainer for me. That's just gonna happen. I do love Paper Mario at some point. I want to have that as a project as well. And F-Zero X is like for playing is great. Not gonna play these on stream for like a story purpose. But yeah, Super Mario Party also like great. Very great. Yoshi's Story I definitely want to. I'll put it with the Paper Mario because this is like fine to put together, in my opinion. Banjo-Kazooie European version, I guess. Maybe I should try to get them, like, maybe I should try to get, like, the original, games, and then play on the original hardware. Maybe that's a cool idea to do. But they might be expensive. I don't know. We'll see. Pokemon Stadium was always fun. And obviously there are Ocarina of Time, which I think I have. I also have like the master quest of some of these. Let me see. Like I can just turn around and look what I got. So we have which one? Hold on. Don't throw that on the ground. There we go. Alright, we got the original Mario 64, Donkey Kong 64, obviously Wave Race, and Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. And that's the Master Quest edition, I think, that I have. Or is it the Collector's edition? No, I don't think. I think it's like the Master Quest edition. I think that is the Master Quest edition. And then I have some Konami game of like a soccer game, which was fun, but you needed the memory pack to like save your teams and your progress. So I kinda despised that game. Let's see. Here again. Don't let it rocket. Alrighty. So yeah, there's a little bit of stuff we can play here as well. Pokemon Puzzle League, okay. Some stuff I never saw. Excuse me. Alright. But yeah, that's excuse me, for the projects that I want to do at some point. In the Nintendo you know what Lilot was also like a cool thing that I want to do at some point, maybe. Can also like be this point here. Let's put this a little bit like this. And like these I don't know. They can just chill out here, I suppose. Then these I do know, but I don't want to do them as projects. And these ones I have as original, so I will play them on the original hardware. Then we have like Pokemon Stadium, I suppose. Then there's like Banjo-Kazooie European. Like, what's the difference between this one and this one? Oh, these are both Banjo-Tooie. I'm an idiot. That's the European version. That's why that's so weird. Yeah, let's put it like this. That's better. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Let's put them here together to make a little marker. Good. And reminder that you can technically play all of these online. You already need the online to play them anyways, so you can just play them online as well with friends, which I love. So I don't need to look into the Genesis. I don't know any games of that. I don't know any Genesis games, actually. I've never played the Sega Genesis. Right, they recently released Klonoa as well. Super fun. That's Fire Emblem. I love Fire Emblem. Mm. And apparently there was some F-Zero on this one as well. All sorts. European version. Let me put that here. Right, I need to make sure that we can play like Metroid at some point as well as a whole uh like series. That will also take a lot of time. And Super Mario Luigi Superstar Saga, I love the game. Such a great RPG. That one as well, we have to play that at some point. There's Kirby's Amazing Mirror, which we will definitely play at some point. There's so many good games on the Advance as well. Metroid Zero Mission, let's go. I think that's after... Wait, this is the European version, right? Okay. I will play the European versions just to like, know what I'm getting myself into. And then there's Metroid Fusion, which is great, a great game. Like the story is also very cool. And then Minish Cap, it's classic, obviously. I think Minish Cap is before Four Swords. And then there's Kirby. The Poyo. They have advanced games of these, okay. Oh, Mystery Dungeon was on an advance? Okay, interesting. Didn't know that, actually. Yeah, Fire Emblem, I don't know if I want to do this as a series, because it kind of doesn't 100% fit for me to play as a series, because it has like a lot of like downtime, and it's not really that cool to like play. But it is... I like it very much. I do like it very much. So yeah, that's the Game Boy Advance art. And I keep pressing the wrong button. Anything else that I have here, actually? Not really. I do have like Pirate Warriors, which is fun, but not really the game I want to play on stream. We can take a little look on the in the Genesis. Yeah, none of these I recognize. I know Mega Man. I know that guy. And we have like Sonic 2, I suppose, without Sonic 1. Yeah. Like I don't know any of these games, so that's the games chat. I don't want to chat. I don't want to games chat. So yeah, that's a thing. That's like the things we are going to play at some point. And Donkey Kong Country being like the next Monday thing. Uh Actually, let me quickly take a look at the... I would love to have like the original controller as well. I bought the original controllers as USB controllers. I don't think there's like a... I don't think there's like a thing... Or is there? I would need to look, but it definitely won't be like at my house in the time that I'm starting this series. Yeah, this is my original playthrough. We are gonna use the number 3 once we are like going. Yeah, that's what we are looking at in the future. Like next Monday, actually, I think we are going to play this on next Monday already. Um, let's see, save and close this one. And what is there? We can also take a look at PlayStation 2 games a little bit, for a little bit. I don't have like a comprehensive like list of games here to actually like show you. That's like the little unfortunate thing. Um, but I can go through like my games in general like that. Like we could actually, you know what? Oh geez, there are like some games, especially one that I will be grabbing right now. If I, oh maybe maybe I don't have the game that I was thinking about because it's like at my parents' house. Uh, So maybe I can only play the other game that I don't like as much, but it's like fine. Also very, very okay. Uh, and it seems like, yeah, the game that I'm thinking about is currently not in my possession. Because all of these games can only be, because of the size, can only be not PlayStation 2 games. Because if I have like a PlayStation 2 game, let's see. Yeah, PlayStation 2 games won't fit there, so um that's unfortunate. I only have the not so like the not that great game came after the first one. On rather not the first one, but I've a lot to go for. Get Wretched Gladiator. I've not removed the Wretched Gladiator game from the PlayStation 2 since we finished that, which is insane to me. All right, put these beauties back. Always check your games, your consoles if you still have like stuff in there before doing anything with that. But if you're not careful, uh, they might destroy. Is this which memory? That's the. This is I hear the correct thing. PlayStation controller, which I don't need right now. All right. Where's my controller? I need the appropriate controller. It's not the appropriate controller. I think I found it. It's, why did it like select anything? It doesn't make sense. Is that whoops. Okay, let's see. Memory card message. Do not remove memory card. Obviously not. Autosave features available. Sure. Why not? Why does it say no immediately? And why can't I select anything? I can't select anything. My game broke. What? What the fuck? There might be connection issue. Because I have like stuff in the middle of this. So I will shortly just put some stuff away. Then we will see. It's still not working properly. Let's see. Let's try that again. And let's try that again. Let's have a look see here. Also, why does my screen look like it's been knocked on or something? Not good. This might be because of the game itself. Why are you not connecting properly? What's your problem? Why does it have connection issues sometimes?
EA Sports.
Is something bugged? I don't know. Like it shouldn't be, but it might. Oh, I have a slight feeling I know what's the problem now. This is also part of my childhood. It's SSX on tour. Snowboard Skating Extreme on tour. Yeah, this is a lot different than the SSX3 that I really love. This one is also okay. This is fine. Like I don't think it's a bad game. It's just not as great as SSX3. So we can go on tour. This is completely new from the beginning, by the way. There's nothing I ever did on this memory card. So we can make a new profile, which we will dub. I don't think there are small letters, so we will go with good old S. Snowboard and skis, and I really love the skis. I am. It is like it is contrary to the name, snowboard skating extreme. Yeah, you can select your persona. These are like pre. Like stat-wise, I don't think there's anything stat-wise. I think they all have the same stats. Pretty sure they all have the same stats. Anyways, I like the snake eyes, so I will go with the snake eyes, I think. We can kind of customize how I wonder if that is any, like, if that does anything in any ways. Like, I don't think it really does anything. We can also apparently adjust the height, which is just scaling up at this point, I guess. It's like, okay, we can have Sage, Rebel, Wanderer, Clock. This guys. Yeah, it's totally me, guys. Monitor turn, hell yeah. I'm team monitor turn. Oh, we are in an ad actually right now, so I will change to the ad scene really quick, and then we will be right back.
And we are back. Let's see. Yeah, the controller lost connection again. We can go clean shaven. And what's we can have some nice
kind of facial hair, I guess, in different colors. I think the one that fits my real life the most. Weirdly enough, I have like a red beard while being blonde. And I guess this one is most. And yeah, we start immediately with a race. Let's continue.
Hey, let's see what you're made of. Race me to the bottom.
Elisa's getting smoked? I don't think so. I'm not. Oh wait, she's. Never mind. She's as awful as I am. Let's see. Can we jump? Yeah, we can. Cool. A bit of cool stuff sometimes. I don't like completely mess up. Let's try. Yeah, Elise. I think that's Elise from the SSX3. Which is one of the characters you can play. And yeah, one of the things, like in Snowboard Skating Extreme, you kind of can do some stuff sometimes. For example, like these flips and things. And you get some points. In this version, you have like lots of other people on the road as well, so to speak. And you get points for knocking them out and stuff, but you have to be careful not to like fall yourself, because that's also like stuff that happens. But you can like load up a punch and just knock people out a little bit. Which is a thing that you can do. A shred hand, I'm a shred hand, I've shredded these,
Good stuff. Let's see if you got what it takes to make it on the tour.
This is your trial map. From here you can pick events and visit shops. I see. Just the main... Why is my controller not working again? I am so extremely confused as to why it loses connections all the time. Like the shops, we can change our looks, we can change our clothing, and we can change our gear. I don't think I need to change the gear right now. And I need... Like, all of these are trick challenges, right? No, there are multiple, like, different... See how far you can race, right? I'm more of a racer on this one. Like, this game is great for racing. Like, this is the game you play if you want to play, if you're less into the trick kind of thing and more into the racing kind of thing. Then you can play this game. This game also has, like, the trick elements, but in my opinion, the races are a lot, like, better. But that's just my opinion. Let's see. Oh, that's a tree. I want to hit that tree. Hey! That was a close call, I suppose. Yeah, we are like kind of locked into basic tricks. Specifically because we don't have like our character is not built up yet. It's like a default character, so we don't have like anything that like works from the start. So we kind of have to make sure that we don't overdo it on the tricks, because we can't make like big combos from the start. And we also like need to make sure our control is under control a little bit. Okay, where do you want to go? What's your plan, my friend? Well, our confidant is like 20 meters in front of us. Where are we going? What are we trying to achieve here? Oh, we got a boost. We got a big boost. Yeah, basically the thing at the bottom is our adrenaline, basically. It's running out, even if we don't do anything with it, but we can boost with it as well. Okay, we have a 100-meter lead. Let's not lose that. Yeah. But yeah, we also enter like a stage at some point where we can do like super moves. Like they are like very specific tricks, which in the old game I think are called Uber tricks. I think this is the end. That's like the thing you can do. If you drop, like if you fall while doing these, you are out of the game for a little bit. Like it's not great. So you have to be careful when doing these type of tricks. But yeah, that's that. Easy peasy, easy peasy. We can replay events, apparently. And my controller's not connecting again. Go out, go back on, like this. I don't know what's happening. Like the wireless controller is like messing up for some reason. I don't know why. But there are like more scatterables and stuff. We can see how far we can slide. Apparently 1-on-1 race to the bottom, which is what I'm still going for, because I do like the races, especially with the skiing. Like makes it a lot more fun to drive the races with the skis on. You can still change back to the I'm also on the audio. I just noticed that the music might be copyrighted, so I will tune down the audio massively to not get a copyright strike. There's apparently a playlist. Unearthed mixtape 1, okay. Don't know what that means. But yeah, I hope that's fine. I hope that this does not interfere really with anything. Whoops. But yeah, I recommend doing some metal or something, because these shreds are violent. But yeah, I am not I'm not risking any copyright strikes now that I think about it. There might be some music in this that is not just free to use and might be claimed. So yeah, careful with that. Be careful with that. Oh yeah, one of the problems of this game is the game doesn't really correct you in any way. So it makes it some of the jumps and some of the connectors are really hard to like hit. Like you have this fall here, right? And if you wanted to like grind or something, excuse me. If you wanted to like grind or something, you have to precisely hit the grind rail. Excuse me. You have to precisely hit the grind rail, otherwise you just, yeah, get knocked around in a way you don't want to get knocked around, really. Excuse me. Why am I sneezing now? That does not make sense. Oh yeah, we can also like make a slide. I can also like kill myself on the cables. Excuse me. Let's see. Excuse me. We got a big adrenaline. Well, that's great. We can immediately use that to not lose at the very end. Oh yeah, I love this. If you just fall at the end, excuse me, you just fall through the cutscene as well, which is super funny. I will blow my nose for a bit. Okay, I hope it stops now. God damn it. Yeah, we can, what else is there? Find the collectibles, catch airtime. Nope, I don't want airtime. My airtime sucks. So let's see how far we can rail. Oh, god damn it. Can my nose please stop? I would appreciate if my nose stopped. Oh, Jesus. This does not help, and I'm not hitting on the rails, I just noticed. Let's try that again. Oi! Can I please stop? Yeah, you need to be quite precise to hit the rails. Good thing this is like a meter thing instead of like a time thing. It also has time, but it's like not that big of a deal. Jesus Christ, I am just sneezing my nose away. K2 takes notice and has given you a new pair of skis. I'm getting sponsored. Let's see. There's more airtime stuff. And I think my controller lost control again. God. Please, just stop. Scatter collectibles, hit the jump 4 times. Big challenges, airtime. I have 2 airtimes now, right? Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, let's go collectible hunting. I am the sneeze. God damn it. Alright, I need to find 50 collectibles. That's fine. That's a reasonable amount of collectibles. Is this a collectible? This is a collectible, okay. They are conveniently placed, which is nice. Get out of my way. Okay. Oh, I messed that one up. Do I need all of them? Is the question here. I don't think I need all of them. I just need most of them, right? Also need to be just in their general vicinity, I suppose. Yeah. Treasure. And like there is, I guess this game has somehow the ability to just not get my controller inputs for a while. Oh, never mind. I think it's like while it's saving, there's no controller input. I just understood what's happening here. And we got another race, which I will be attending. Oh, this is Nate, right? I remember him. Yeah. That's Nate from SSX3. I do kind of remember like these characters from SSX3 and they just return here, which is great.
Do your best!
Bro's been smoking. Oh, Jesus. Nope. Yes. That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Let's see, we are trying to race here, so... It's a little bit weird. Anyways. Oh! I knocked out some hit. Yeah. Yeah, we can knock people out. I think I explained that earlier. And it gives us like an adrenaline boost. Oh, that was it. That was easy. Nate, you've been not doing so well, I guess.
Now
we unlocked Nate for quick play. Hell yeah. Amateur arrival. I guess we also have like a chart. I've gotten to a rank 200. I'm now on the chart, I suppose. And there's like hype on the right. Interesting. You are now an amateur and on tour. Try competing in medal events indicated by stars on your trail map. I see. So we need to kind of do these to gain like traction. There's a double race now. So this is like a proper race now. And then there's still more one-on-one races to the bottom. I'll do one last race. Then maybe do something else. Tricks equal boost. Fill your boost bar by doing tricks. Yeah. The boost bar is basically an equivalent to adrenaline, really. Oh, I need to continue. 2 chances to place in the top 4 to qualify for the finals. Yeah, note that I don't have any save states or anything, so
Oh, yeah! Hello! Come on! It's not gonna be long now! Check out the slope!
we can punch people still. There's like still the ability to punch people, and especially at the start it might give you a good boost, but that also means they will try to hit you back while racing, so it's a risky strategy really. If you want to go for it, you can. You get a little bit of extra boost, and it helps like keeping, if you are the start really early, it helps like keeping the momentum. And it can help like snowball. But if you're not ready to deal with the consequences later on, then I might recommend to not punch anymore. That was absolutely terrible. Where are we going? Oh, I'm losing. I'm starting to lose. Oh, that's a boost. Oh, that's a lot of boost. Let's go. Oh, they're already here. Like, one of them already was in the... 2 seconds, goddammit. Am I now in the finals? Or do I need to, like, make one more race? Yeah, I pissed my my opponent there off for a little bit, and he's now out for blood. And I didn't get to hit him properly, so I didn't like get the adrenaline out of it. which sucks for me, but that's like the risk you can take. Let's see. Like the rest of this is just racing, really. Like there's not really any more to it. This is just racing. And I don't really know what to comment here really. I keep trying to like knock this guy out. But yeah, as you can see, it's not really working. Yeah. He just despawned, okay. He didn't make it either and just despawned apparently. He didn't want to associate with that anymore. Oh Jesus. I can still win this. I can still win this. I won this. Easy peasy. I rule. Yeah, we punched. We had a tussle with Russell, and we immediately like skipped 15 ranks ahead. Goddamn. What an insane jump. Son of a birch. Best of 2 races, okay. Back-to-back races, okay. Yeah, you can basically choose what you want to do. But I guess can I can exit. I think I can properly exit here. Yeah, that's SSX on tour. Not the SSX I wanted to play, but it definitely is also fun. Like as I said, it's not a bad game. It's just not the better game of the two. But yeah, I love that game very much as well. What else do we have here? I have a lot of Need for Speed. I have some Tony Hawks. I have some Sonic Riders. Well, as well as Sonic Heroes, which we might play at some point. But yeah, that's the PlayStation. What else is there that I want to show a little bit before we close down? There's not a lot. Like we have like 20 more minutes, around 20 more minutes. So I'll try to make this choice count. Is there anything I really want to show off right now? It's like, can I have like an overview of all my games? Was there like... There it is, okay. Anything I want to specifically show because it's like very Christmassy? Because I fear there isn't. There's like one... Oh, right, I can also swap the input here really quick. And I guess we can do this like on here. Like there is some skiing game here as well. And I guess I don't need the chats down here anymore. Let's see. Oh, this is the wrong thing. Wrong thingamabob. Yeah, I don't think there's like something specifically Christmassy here. I think we are like when it comes to like stuff to do, we are pretty much on the end of things. But maybe there's a little bit of a thing I can just do on the while I'm at it, while I remember it, we can go to the just chatting section as well. just to make sure. Oh, I love this one. I tried to get this running on Linux and it's ass, but it's like a super fun sandbox game to just play some stupid stuff. There's also Sonic Adventure 2, which I will not play on this, like on the Windows thing. Like super, I like my Windows partition. I set up in a way that it's like only for VR games. Mm. Actually, I kind of want to like to show anything. I would kind of need to restart now to get to the Linux partition, unfortunately. Which is fine. I just need to restart per se. But you know what? I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you a little bit. Is it like reboot? Do I need to reboot? Reboot is not. Okay, never mind. Then I'll just Good thing I have stuff on the other screen. Let's restart here. Good thing I only showed the secondary screen. That's insane. Insane save. Quickly. Oh my god. Okay, should we start now? I don't know when it starts to show the menus and stuff. Currently shows the, well, it doesn't show the output really, but it does show me on my end correct outputs, which is nice. And yeah, welcome to the double streaming setup, where I have a cool setup that I've worked so incredibly long to get to work, but I can just start and reboot like one PC, and it just works, which I love. Like I put so much effort into it, and I'm so glad it paid off. I can just make cool stuff like reboot my Windows PC, let it boot into a Linux version, and yeah, I love that. It's so much fun. While we are doing this, while the PC is rebooting properly, let me go into my notes and just put the how do you say, like let me make the list basically of stuff I want to do. For example, the Donkey Kong countries are now going to be a thing. After that, the Mario, was it Lands or Worlds? I think it was Mario Worlds, if I remember correctly. Mario World and Yoshi's Island. And at some point, Kirby games, which I need to like make a list of how to chronologically do that. And yeah, we are at the flagship, which if I open Steam here, I was lurking a bit because I was working on something in the background. Gotta head out now. Thanks for streaming. No problem. Thank you for being here, and thank you for the hydrate and posture check. I am about to, like, I am about to close down as well. Just wanted to go through my library and reminisce a little bit. But yeah, if you need to head out now, I will take another 20 minutes, I think, before I actually like choose a raid target. But thank you so much for lurking, and hope the project was going smoothly, and I hope you have a great evening, great night, and a great weekend. We will be closing down soon as well. Just wanted to go through the games, through the options of next year, basically, because I'm not gonna do like a New Year's stream. That's not gonna happen. I will be spending New Year's with my family, and that's basically I will choose a little bit of the projects that are coming now. So yeah, like one of the things that I really want to do at some point as well is Sonic Adventure 2. It's like such a good game in my opinion. Neon White is insanely great. Let me put that on the list as well. Like, do I have this are like VR games? Okay, I wrote down Crash 4. Yeah, at some point we wanted to play Jumporium as well. These are the... Let me check the queue. Like somewhere in there. I wrote down Earthbound, which definitely is a valid game to play as well. Let's see. Let me put this like this. PC games for me, and I will write them down in alphabetical order, but I will probably choose like a different order at some point, depending on my mood and stuff. But yeah, having Neon White is insane. I love Neon White. Oops, that's not how I wanted to do that. I wanted to make this a to-do list item. Thank you. Sonic Adventure 2. And I don't think I will be playing any other like Sonic games really, because Sonic Adventure 2 is like the one that I really like. Maybe we play Sonic Heroes. Although I have to say I hate Sonic Heroes like gameplay wise, because there's like so much bad gameplay implementations that that are just awful. I'm so sorry, but that's just the truth. Oh yeah, Anti-Chamber. Definitely Anti-Chamber at some point. It's insanely good. I do want to play Danganronpa, but that's like a story-based, and it will have like a lot of reading, a lot of voice acting. I will definitely put that at like a lot later date, because Danganronpa is not so light on the voice. And I will have to do tons of reading, and it's like gonna be exhausting, and we will have like tons of problems with that kind of deal. So yeah, maybe if I find someone who's willing to do like voice acting with me, because there's so many characters at the start that like it's awful to voice them all, trying to give them different voices already. It's like, ah. Dark Souls, I will not play Dark Souls on stream. I will definitely not play Dark Souls on stream. I will also not play through the whole of Dark Souls because I have to say I hate Souls games. I do like the gameplay of Dark Souls. I hate the like difficulty level of Dark Souls. I just don't like grinding the same enemy for hours just to have a hollow win at the end because you have to do this a much harder, like at a different time later on. And yeah, not my cup of tea really. Uh, I hate the challenging games. My life is challenging as it is. I don't need more challenge in my life, really. I have a friend who got pissed at me because I told him that like I don't like these type of games because of the challenge, and I'm not a guy who seeks a challenge in games. I have enough challenges to deal with. Um, on the other hand, Faster Than Light, really good game. I hate that it's a roguelike because it like sucks to be so deep into the game and then suddenly there's like an impossible situation that you can't like that just does not help. Like it's impossible to solve and you just lose automatically. It's like imagine you have a 100-sided die, or rather not 100, but let's say for the sake of argument, you have a d20, right? And you have to throw that d20 40 times. If you ever hit the 1, your run is over. That's Faster Than Light, unfortunately. And I hate that kind of like randomness and like the you just lose kind of RNG. I am not friends with. Like that's not. I don't know how that can be defined as fun. Um, I guess some people ignore that if the like for the game's sake, but that's not fun for me. I hate that. Then we have some of the puzzle games which I really love playing for myself, but I hate playing on like with audience because I don't want to sit there trying to figure stuff out. Going silent because I try to think about a solution, trying to get into a solution, just for that solution to not work, and having wasted everyone's time while just like not saying anything. Um, I'm not my cup of tea either. At least not for streaming. I love the games for myself. Like playing them for myself is awesome. I just don't want to stream them. The long drive. I really want to at some point play the long drive, I think. I really want to. It seems so fun. I know you can just softlock yourself if you're not careful. So about that. Yeah. I really, really at some point want to play Pico Park on stream with streamers. I really want to do that at some point. Pico Park is such a fun game, and having like 8 people to play this with is so chaotic and fun. It's also like super super great. I don't know if I want to play Populous on stream. I've been playing the game with cheat codes for a long time because some of the campaigns are just awfully annoying and like unnecessarily hard. But yeah, Populous is also one of my favorite games. It's I do if I want to play this, I will have to play without cheats obviously because the cheats do kind of just add like some speed. There are some challenges that require you to do stuff in like 5 minutes, and yeah, it's like really tightly tacted campaigns, which are if you lose them over and over again, it's not great for streaming as well. So I don't think we will play this on stream, but I can recommend it's like a super great game. Like it's awfully underrated. Then we have definitely at some point Untitled Goose Game. Untitled Goose Game is great. And Stacklands. I think Stacklands, we can also add Stacklands to the pile. Untitled Goose Game. Now that I think about it, I think Untitled Goose Game also has a co-op now, so maybe we can get somebody to play in co-op as well. That would be fun. But the game is also great on its own, like playing the single player. I don't know what this is. This I think is like a point and click of snakes. I don't know. I think we played Abzu, which was absolutely great. Pun intended. It is super great. It's like such a beautiful game. Like holy shit, it's so beautiful. The hell is Adventure Pals? I don't know this one. Maybe some years in the future. Against Great Darkness. Don't know what that is either. Age of Empires. Fun, super fun strategy game. I love Age of Empires 2. There's a reason they made like 3 remakes of that. It is basically from strategy and automation and balancing. Age of Empires 2 is like the best of them. Not necessarily the most interesting, but definitely the best in balancing. At least in my opinion. And apparently in the opinion of many people, because it's the game that got so many remakes. Agents of Mayhem. Don't know what that is. Ion. It's a game I played some time ago. Alice Madness Returns. I remember it being a really good game. Alien Spider. Among the Sleep is like a weird horror game. Amogus. Obviously Amogus. Aperture Desk Job. Is this a VR game? I don't think so. Oh, a 2D game. Origami, definitely one of the games that I have to play at some point. Origami is a great game in my opinion, like a great stealth game. Arctico looks super fun actually. Might be interesting to check out. We still have a little bit of time left. Like a few minutes. We're still at the letter A though. We will wait, are we at the letter A? Like all the other ones were installed, was it? Or how does that work? I don't know. Anyways, we have RZ, which is a great homage to the Philips CDI Zelda games. And I think I will put it on my list as well. Like this one might be fun. Assault Android Cactus. I hate bullet hells. It's like too difficult really. For me. Astro Colony does not have like a story mode, unfortunately, but it's also like a super fun game. Awareness Room. We could throw an Awareness Room at some point. It's like not a great game, but it's also not an awful game. Like I think it was like made by a Japanese guy who spoke broken English or something. If I remember correctly, it's like a little fun game. Where you'd need to find like stuff in a room that you can't really see in. Cat Spirit, never played. It's like an adventure game. Baba is You, also one of these games that are insanely hard at some point, but it's super fun. But not for streaming for me. Back 4 Blood is one of those games better played in like not too like in a different environment. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? We have Borrow. What's Borrow? Oh, I think this is like a racing game. Venom at some point in the future, because it's going to take a long, long time. But there will be a time where we play Baldur's Gate 3. And I will play it solo because it's a super long game. Like absolutely astonishingly long game. Which yeah, just it's gonna be some insanely long time before we can actually play that. Um but it's so good, it's so fun. That I will play this at some point in the future, just not like not in 2006. Like that's just not gonna happen. Uh, let's see. Battle Block Theater. Also one of those games you need a co-op partner to play that. So as long as I don't find a co-op partner, that will unfortunately be out of question. But I can make like a little co-op game corner. And if there's like a list, if there's like anyone who wants to play that with me, I would definitely be down to play that as a project. Uh, let's see. Blade and Sorcery. There, let me check something really quick. Yeah, there's no not the thing that I wanted to look at. You know what? I'm having a good time looking at this. So I will run an ad, and then we will be right back to look a little bit more into this. I'm feeling this right now for a little bit more. There's also something I will there's also something else. So I will start the ads. Grab a snack. We will be right back. I might make food on the way as well. So yeah, see you in 3 minutes. Alright, I'm making some food. I'm making some tasty, tasty food. And let's see over here. Right, chat's back. Anyways, we should. There should be. I'm making food right now, so I will be eating once the event that is that I planned to be happening is happening. We'll see, we'll see. And let's see, I'll stay here. Can I duplicate this? Please let me duplicate this. Alright, that duplicated. That duplicated weirdly. That didn't duplicate in the way I thought it would be duplicating, but nevertheless. Yeah. Okay. We'll see if there's anything happening. Or I'll see rather. You will see nothing. So we will continue scrolling through my library a little bit to see what's on the agenda for the next year. Can I move this? Can I move this in a way? Can I move this in a way? Thank you. It's great. Awesome. Okay, yeah. Let's see what the next year holds still. Wait, can I? I'm doing stuff on the streaming machine that you don't see. All right, that's better. Okay. Yeah. Also, but am I in just chatting? Yeah, I'm in just chatting, right? Yeah, I'm in just chatting. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, we'll go over a few more of these games to see which games I want to play in 2026. We'll probably not get to every single one, but there is like I would love to play Bokura as well on stream. Bokura is such a great game, but you need a partner for that, so there's like not really, if somebody is down to play these games on stream, I would absolutely love that. But there's also me having like a schedule full of work and stuff, so would only be possible on weekends, probably. But yeah, that's like all that is to that. Reach and Clear is like one of those games I love to play for myself, but it's not that great for a stream, I think. And Breach and Clear Deadline has like so many bugs and is like so underwhelmingly bad at some points that I'm not going to go for that. Then there's Borderlands. Not really what I want to play on stream, honestly. It's like fun, but it's not like I don't want to stream that really. Bully as well. It's like a good game, but I don't want to stream it really. The Bureau, XCOM classified, declassified. Yeah, frick Call of Duty. Like they can absolutely. I've played the Black Ops quite some time when I was young, and it's like nah, not today anymore. This looks interesting, but probably also like Captain Forever remix. What's that about? Oh, it's like the ship game, right? I remember this one. Carrion is a weirdly cool horror puzzle game. Carrion is like a great game, but not for me. Castle Crashers, I would love to play Castle Crashers, but you kind of need to have people as well again. And not everyone likes the game, unfortunately. It's like one of these that if I ever get to play them on stream, that would be awesome. Catherine, fun game concept. Again, real game, like really real game. Celeste, a little bit too hard for me to play on stream, I think, but also a great game. Maybe I'll put a maybe. I'll put a maybe. I'll put it at the list. And if I still feel like it when we come to it, then yeah, sure, why not? Chained Together, not my game. Kind of. If I get invited to play Chained Together by someone, sure, but it's not on my actively searched out list. Of things that I'm going to go out of my way to play with people. Like if I get invited, absolutely let me cause mayhem. But it's not on my list of things that I want to do actively. Point and click adventures in general are not gonna be on the list of stuff, I think. Chicory, Colorful Tale. I remember this game was like not bad, but I don't think I want to play it on stream. We have some visual novels here as well, Clannad. Like a visual novel. Cluster Truck. Cluster Truck is a great game. I think I played it before on stream. Might put it in again. Coffee Talk is a really great visual novel. And then there's episode 2 that they brought out like fairly recently. Yeah, RPG Maker Coffin of Andy and Lele. Not gonna play this on stream, but I don't think I will play it at all. I rather watch streams because the reactions of people are hilarious. Like I will keep that for other people to play and me watching them. Content warning is like so not what I want to play. I think Control was a game that you can't even like properly play because there's like in the EULA or something a phrase that if you don't play the game as the developer intended, you can get like strikes, like you can get in a lawsuit. So I think that was that game, so I'm not gonna add that to the list. I love Cosmoteer, Starship, Architect and Command. Unfortunately, it's really not like it's quite boring after a while. Like it's cool to design all these ships and stuff, but it's like super boring after a while. Hello, Rule. Welcome in. Where's Minesweeper? I don't think there is like any Minesweeper in this one. Is there like at the store? Is there like Minesweeper here? There is actually some Minesweeper here. That is wild. This looks like somebody has tried to make a Minesweeper game. Well, welcome in. How are you doing? We are just looking at my games collection to make sure that we have some stuff to do in 2006. So giving money for Minesweeper is crazy, yeah. But if it's a really good Minesweeper, I don't mind. Like if it's a really cool and heavily with special effects and stuff, I don't mind paying €5 for a really cool version of Minesweeper. Like that's fine. Like I wouldn't mind that. But if it's like super basic, like not even like it's just black and white in the field, I'm not paying for that. No, that's true. Hmm. But yeah, we are just going over my games collections a little bit. Definitely Crash Bandicoot at some point will be on that list. Let me quickly write that down. The Insane Trilogy. And I think this is like all the base games like combined in one with new graphics and stuff. Like buying first Doom game for like $30. How much Bethesda put for that era our release of Doom 1 and 2. Yeah, there are like some out of touch pricings on these games. Like there's like a Digimon. No, wait, I'm a Monster Rancher. That's like I have it on my wish list somewhere. Is it like where's my wish list? like in the store, right? The wishlist. There's like a Monster Rancher, this one. And it's still like 20 euros still. These games are... This collection is already 4 years old. And these games that are in the collection not even got a reskin, it's just a port, basically. And these are, like, for some reason, priced at $30. Like, that's insane. These games each are probably worth five euros, $5, something like that. I would pay $10 for this. I would say $10 is what I will be paying for this, not more. But yeah, this is also like one of the things where the pricing is very much out of touch with what the games are actually like worth. Especially since these games are like PlayStation 1 games. Like, I'm not paying $10 for a PlayStation 1 game. Are you insane? Yeah, then we have games that are like $60. That's also like, I paid $60 for this game back then. And don't forget, Activision still sells old Call of Duty games for $60 and no region prices at all. Yeah, that's like they are so incredibly out of touch with how their pricing is works. And yeah, we like there's not even a debate. That's just there's nothing to debate there. That's just out of touch. Like that is just insane. Like there's some proper insanity going on. Somebody needs to go somewhere and live a real life in the marketing and pricing department. But yeah, there's also like something like The Crew, which you can't even play anymore nowadays. Like, I paid $60 for this when it came out. And now I can't even play it anymore, which I'm very happy that the Stop Killing Games Act kind of still went through. I supported the like if back then when Pirate Software was still a respected streamer. And he made like the anti video to that. I already like put my signature under the Stop Killing Games Act. Like, even if I wanted to listen to him back then, I couldn't really because I already gave my signature. And I'm so glad that this like got through, because not being able to play this game, which I paid $60 to play, that's so extremely anti-consumer. It makes Nintendo look like a tame little lamb. Always love Serious Sam team that sells all of their series, that like 10 games for like $20 or so. Yeah, I think Serious Sam, I got like the bundle of Humble Bundle, and it was like 15 or something. Like, Humble Bundle is always like very, very fair in their pricing. And I'm pretty sure that I got like a lot. Who cares? Everyone's still gonna play on pirated servers. Yeah, if there is pirated servers, I don't know like where to find them, and I don't like The Crew enough to be like, yeah, I definitely need to play The Crew now. If there are pirated servers, that's great. Having something like alternate servers is great, but yeah, it would be good to have like on Discord, I guess. These like, there's also like the problem with if you play pirated servers and the like game has some sort of glitch or like security vulnerability, you are at risk of just infecting your system, unfortunately, if you play on like private servers or pirated servers. Like, that's the risk you are running if you do these kind of things. And I have too many way too important things in my private network to risk such a thing. But that's like everyone has to do their own choices there, basically. I don't really want to try and go onto pirated servers. I'd much rather force the game industry who is trying to like fork over people. Like I want them to be responsible for their games basically. That's the only thing there. And if you're like an indie developer who has like the who is like, I don't think any indie developer can really come to the state of needing a live service. Like if your game 100% depends on live service, it's probably not an indie game because I don't think there is like any proper indie game that has such a thing. And as long as you have like a single player version of that game, you're good to go. Like you don't, if you make like an MMORPG and you can't like keep these servers up for people, like it doesn't really like have to be like, if you're going full bankruptcy, then that sucks, but you probably will not. You as an indie developer, you will probably not have a live service game with so many people that you can't like put a Raspberry Pi somewhere and let it run. Like that just doesn't happen. And if it happens, it's like an unfortunate like single fate. Um, that sucks. But yeah, like it's only going to hit, like realistically, it's only going to hit the big industry that they need to take care of their live service games, and it's realistically not hitting any indie gamers, like indie developers, realistically speaking. Which is why I think the Stop Killing Games Act is like the exactly right thing for games to happen. I still amazed that Cry of Fear is like the only game with such quality that is completely free. Like even Unity horror games with creepy pasta characters like Slenderman costs $10 or so. Yeah, that's also like a thing. But if you like have the original versions of Slenderman, they were free as well. Like of course there's like the upgraded versions and stuff, but if you have like the original Slenderman, which was also like Unity, that didn't cost anything. You could just download it. Like that's also like very cool. And there might be still like some downloads. And again, like if you just download stuff out of the internet, be careful because you can get something that is a virus instead. But yeah, that's you can definitely like get some free versions of these games as well that are still totally legal without having like to resort to pirating. Which leaves me with I've been scrolling through this, not very far as well, which is fine. But were there anything that I wanted to play on stream? Not really. Like in most free horror games, is like Spooky Jumpscare Mansion that looks like Flash games from 2010. Yeah, but even that is like very charming actually. Like if you ever think like, oh man, I could never make a game that people love, there's so much, like there's not a lot you need to do to make something feel special and good. And you can like, you don't need to like put it out for free either. If it's like $5, most people will not complain. Um so if you make something, put it out for $5 and for some reason it blows up, that's like great. That's like awesome. And yeah, if people don't like it, like they will refund the money. Like if it's like a short game, they'll get their refund and nothing really happens, to be honest. Like as long as you don't like immediately uh waste the money that like gets in from people like testing out your game. You can also just release demos and then make a priced version of that as well. There's so much stuff you can do to prevent to prevent like things like bad things happening. Like there's so many prevention methods to ruin the fun for people who want to support you monetarily. And yeah, you can absolutely just still release free games as well. Like if you want to like you can also like make a, and that's also a thing. You could technically just release a game and then a pay me DLC, which just adds like like something minimal to the game, but that's like for the people who want to like support you monetarily. Like that's also strategy. You can put out a free game and just give somebody a hat or something if they pay you. Oh yeah, there was Doki Doki Games and it was free, but let's be real, it's just gimmicky game for shits and giggles. Doki Doki Literature Club, I think you mean, right? Because there's also Doki Doki Panic, which is obviously not in the context of here, but it's technically also a Doki Doki game if you talk about Doki Doki in general. um, but yeah, the Doki Doki Literature Club was an awesome game for its time. The Weeaboo one, yeah. The Doki Doki Literature Club is just putting a spin on visual novels, really. Hello, Nito, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Kind of like the Danganronpa games are doing, minus the game hosting something, but every content update been free. Wait, DRG? Which Danganronpa is not DRG? Which was DRG? Deep Rock Galactic. I see. Yeah. Basically, to come back to the to Doki Doki Literature Club for a moment, like the game itself is insanely good for a visual novel. Like there's so much in it that does not need to be in a visual novel, and like putting a twist on a visual novel like that is like still unrivaled because it's such an out of uh out of park idea, so to speak. Also, let me, before I forget it again, let me give you a quick shout out, Nito, because you deserve it. You deserve that shout out. And there we go. But yeah, Deep Rock Galactic. I've played it like once or twice. I don't know a lot about it, but if you say the DLCs are basically like the pay me option, like having it for free and then like the DLCs as pay me options. Like if I find the time to make a game, I think do it like that. I will make a proper like fully fledged free game and that then add like the pay me DLC. I think that's like a proper way to manage these kind of things. Especially if you are indie and don't know, like if you like, then you will always find people who want to support you. Like there's so many people out there who just want to like make sure that they don't buy stupid shit so that they will pay you for that if you make a good game. And then there's like young people who don't have the money and would love to support you but can't, and they still want to play your game. Like that's also like a thing. You get one set of cosmetics for the support DLC. You get tons of them in game for free. Oh, I see. Even their battle pass never runs out, so no fear of missing out. That's also like great. That's also a great way to do that. Yeah. I don't want to have like anything in game. I think which constantly generates money. But having like a Steam page where the game is free and then you just have a $5 DLC, which you can call the Support Me or something, the Support Me DLC. The Battle Pass is free as well. I see. Doki Doki doing a great job by being a usual anime visual novel, but the problem is that it lasts like 2 hours or so, and you just make yourself to wait for the interesting part. Horror and Monica. Like, I'm okay with anime and all, but how the hell a usual horror fan will outlast it without quitting? I mean, it's not for the horror like people, right? it is meant to be for your average visual novel enjoyer, and then it turns into a horror. Like that's I don't think it's targeted at horror fans. It's just like a horror version of a visual novel, right? Like it's not specifically aimed towards horror, towards the horror game, like your average horror game. If you take, for example, there's Corpse Party, right? Like there's also something that is close to a horror game, which is, oh, this is the wrong chat. Wait, um, like Corpse Party. There's a new version of that as well. Interesting. But yeah, there's Corpse Party, which is basically a visual novel slash RPG maker. But yeah, this is like the parts of the visual novel part. Like this is properly a game that is meant to be a horror game from the start and was aimed at people who enjoy horror games. This one is more of a horror game than Doki Doki. Doki Doki is just a very weird spin on visual novels. Nah, it's a horror game with gimmicks, anime visual novel. You know, like that cursed Sonic game, Sonic.exe or so. Yeah, that's like a creepypasta. The Sonic game is like creepypasta. That's technically also like a thing, yes. Like the that is also creepypasta. But if you want to have like a proper like horror game that is also a visual novel, then this one is like the way to go. I don't think Doki Doki Literature Club has its main like title as horror. I feel like that's not the case. Like if you put Corpse Party and Doki Doki Literature Club right next to each other, then you will agree that both are visual novels. This one has also the RPG Maker, obviously, like the RPG Maker gimmick in it. But they are both visual novels at the end. Like the graphics novel, pixel graphics. Like what tags are here? The tags are not always correct, but this one also has the tag visual novel, right? So these are both visual novels. But this one is definitely a horror game. While I don't know, like having Doki Doki Literature Club as proper horror game, I don't think that's correct. I don't feel like that's correct. Like, let's see, Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's see. Yeah, the base game is free as well. That's also like fun. You can just have the free base game, and then there's like the Doki Doki Literature Plus, which you can like properly play on the how do you call it, the Steam Deck. Like this is more for the Steam Deck. And the free one is like if you use it on PC, right? Like this is the free version for your PC, and then the other one is the one that you kind of need to play on the Steam Deck. But yeah, this one is like mostly a visual novel still. Like it's a visual novel about a like this is getting into spoilers, into heavy spoilers. But technically, this is a visual novel about a visual novel character. Like this is a meta, like this is more a visual novel with a meta story than it is a horror game, in my opinion. I'd say it's a little bit like Inscription, where horror may be a part of it, but it's primarily a different game genre. Yeah, like this one I wouldn't even like. Yes, it has some moments of people die when they are killed. But it's like there are two actually like horrifying things happening, and that's it. The rest is just your average visual novel. And the story that is told is not about the 3 characters that you can choose. This is just a visual novel about one of the characters gaining sentience and trying to like make a route for themselves, right? Like, I don't think it's a proper horror game. As I remember, Doki Doki did every stereotypic and tropic of romance visual novel. There was no core and aspect of visual novel, because the game itself tell you that in games, game characters isn't real and have no dolls, which doesn't work for visual novels, because in it, you need to believe the story and fall in love or some... I think you got cut off there. But I disagree. Visual novels don't mean romance as like necessarily. I have to disagree there, because visual novels are primarily a medium of conveying a story, which is why, for example, Corpse Party, even though it's like mostly written with the RPG Maker engine and technically counting as an RPG, is still part of the visual novels, because it's not like it is a straight up story that you're following, even though there are like different things in there. And we are not talking about like a shooter game that has a story. We are straight up talking about something that has the story first and everything else second. Doki Doki advertised as a romantic game, and you can still like follow routes of the romantic characters. There's just no payoff. And the very first tag is psychological horror, I guess, which, if you think about it, this story is about Monica. And imagine you are a character in a visual novel gaining sentience and realizing you are not really part of the universe. You are just a side character that is not even an option. Like, that is some psychological horror in my book. Steins Gate is also a visual novel, and I wouldn't say there are romantic routes. Yeah, no, that's like really like this does pose like this is also setup of the meta narrative, right? This poses as a romantic, like a romancing type of visual novel, but that's like the bait and switch, basically. Like, it tries to lure you into a sense of, yeah, this is just your average romance game, right? Like, you have these 3 girls, you can date any one of them. Like, this is gonna be fun, and then they hit you with the twist, and there is like, yeah, this is actually not a romance. Like, this is actually the psychological horror that they were talking about. Yeah, there's only one character, Monica. Every other character is just a doll with no soul. So there's no point of a visual novel aspect of game. I wouldn't say that. Like, I don't know if you played this, but I think you either usually don't play visual novels, or you misunderstood what this was all about. Because this is obviously like, this is not your average visual novel, right? That is what makes it stand out from other visual novels. This is literally the reason why it is so special. Because this is not like about getting some spicy pics at the end of some girl's route, right? This is not about that. This is a story about Monica and the horrible realization that she is in a romance dating game and doesn't even have a route, but gets power to kind of change things. I played only one visual novel. It's Everlasting Summer, and it's in its core a romantic visual novel. I see. I would have to play that as well. But yeah, like most romance visual novels, tend to be like, yeah, we have this story, we have these characters, and we try to it is enough for me to understand the genre. For God's sake, it's anime visual novels. I think you might be mistaken on that because like you seem to not 100% understand what a visual novel is about. Like Danganronpa, for example, is also a visual novel. It's heavily like it has heavily different playing mechanics, but it is still a visual novel because we are following a proper story that is like put together with characters and arcs, and it even has chapters. Like Danganronpa even has like proper chapters every time, and these are still like technically Danganronpa 2 has also like romancing options. There's like a full-on romancing game as well, and it's still not a romance. Like this is still not a romance game per se. Like not a romance visual novel. Like the main focus is on the horrible fates that the characters go through. This is not mainly a visual novel, a romance visual novel, but you can play it as that. It has romance options. Yes, it has romance options. And you even get like as a reward if you like hang out with the characters enough and choose the right options, you get their undergarments. Like that's a full on thing you can do in Danganronpa. And it's not like properly thought of as a romance visual novel. Because it's like not it isn't. Like it's not a romance visual novel. But it has like side content that would classify it as that if you wanted to. So that's also like stuff that you need to like count into like what is these type of games, because the visual novel is not defined by one single thing really. And yeah, the reason why Doki Doki Literature Club is like not a romance per se, it like poses as a romance visual novel at the start, and then you slowly realize that no, there's a twist. This isn't a romance visual novel. This is a visual novel with the element of psychological horror, which is why the tag psychological horror is in there, um, as well as obviously the two deaths that are in this game. Mm, maybe I said it really shocky. I didn't. I don't mean I understand all of visual novels, just the romance ones, which is enough for Doki Doki. And yeah, still that is like Doki Doki Literature Club poses as a romance visual novel, but isn't. Like that's the whole point of the visual novel in this case. Like this is the whole point of Doki Doki. Like it poses as a romance visual novel and isn't. It's like completely under the hood. It's like completely different. Anywho, visual novels themselves can have different genres. Obviously. Since, as the last part of the name implies, it is the visualization of a novel, and novels have too many genres. Yeah, it isn't a visual novel; it's horror. Also, like I wouldn't say it's like per se horror because it's still a visual novel. It's just not a romance visual novel, and it is like I would also almost say it's less of a horror and more of a thriller at this point because, like, yes, you get murders, quote unquote, but they are suicides, right? Um, like the nobody gets actively like murdered by someone. There is like the aspect of the over amplification of the character traits that make them do horrible stuff, but it's more of a thriller. There's nobody really dying, and at the end, like everything gets reset. Um, By the way, the tags up there are user tags. The dev tags are further down on the page. Oh, okay. Where are the dev tags then? Developer tags. Like these are the user tags, and then further down. That were casual, free to play, and indie. So there isn't even like a a horror tag as well. Like they just are put there, I guess. So yeah, that's like up to interpretation. At the end of the day, like this is a visual novel with horror aspects, posing as a romance visual novel. Like that's the whole point. Like you might want to try to like read this story again to properly understand what this is about. Because this is the reason why this game is so popular and so well praised is because it's doing something that you don't find in any other visual novel. Like it's like a very good book that people want to try to find like what's the meaning behind this book, like what did the author mean by this, and it's basically just a good story at this point. But there's like so many things that are yeah, you need to consider so many things when it comes to visual novels, because at the end of the day they are basically books made into something you can look at. And books, I do hate reading books, but I love myself some visual novels, because usually visual novels die out if they have not really a story that has not been told yet. And this one definitely has like a story that you wouldn't find in any normal book, like in any normal novel. You just wouldn't find that, because you can't. Like you can literally only do what this visual novel does. You can only do with proper visual novels. There's not really anything you can do with anything else. To be fair, they are obscuring that for the sake of the story. Yes, it's like a part of the story. Like already, the Steam page is already part of the story. That's also like a thing. That's why this visual novel is so praised. Right, I forgot. There's like 10 billion mods where you can do that to each girl. So yeah, in the end, it's a romance visual novel. Okay, so if I put guns in like Skyrim, is it then a shooter? Like that does not make sense. You literally don't, like, that's literally incorrect. You just because there's mods, like it doesn't make the game, like it makes the mod that genre, yes. It doesn't make the game the genre. Like just because I put guns in a game doesn't make it a shooter. If that just doesn't make sense, sorry. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not how that works. All right. With that being said, anything? Wait, how late is it, anyways? Ah, we are good in time. We are good in the times. Skyrim is a Bethesda game. It is. And I wouldn't put it past them to miscategorize their own games as well. Let's see. Well, the subgenre of Bethesda games usually is a buggy mess, so it really is every genre at once. It certainly is, yes. I wouldn't put it past anyone to find like arbitrary code execution in old Bethesda games as well. Like the ones for console, like Mario Land, where you can just access the memory and just reprogram everything. I wouldn't put it past any of the past Bethesda games to have a glitch like that as well. Like they are so insanely buggy. All right. Dead Island. I don't know if I want to stream Dead Island at some point. I don't think I want to. It's a great game, but I don't want to really stream it, I think. Dead Rising as well. Like all these zombie games, I kind of feel like they are not that much fun to stream. Have you played One Shot before? No. What is One Shot? I have played a D&D one-shot before, but one-shot? One-shot? Who needs that island when you have Dying Light? I'd say they are different. Like, first of all, the story is different, and then the gameplay is like one is parkour heavy, the other is combat heavy. So I wouldn't put them in the same boat, but if you want to see it like that, yeah, sure. That's totally valid to try to how do you say, compare them like that. That's a valid approach. They are very similar. Is there any spoilers in this, by the way? Like if I look at this, is there gonna be it's all zombie games, yeah. It kinda feels like it sometimes. Like obviously there's differences between like Back 4 Blood and all of these, but I am sometimes fatigued by the amount of zombie games. Like there are so many zombie games out there that sometimes they blur into each other. They are fundamentally different. But I would say oh, I remember this character. I've seen it before. But is this like a riddle game? Because I'm kind of not like, yeah, there's Baba is you in there. Apparently Terraria also. I don't know. This does look like a little bit of a riddle type of game. So it might not be optimal for my streams. But it does look great. I'll put it on my list. It's currently 40% off. Maybe I'll take a look at it. Well, it calls itself Puzzle Adventure. I see. Yeah, it's like another indie game that nobody played, but remember one character from it. Like Sans from Undertale. I see. I'll keep it in mind. I don't think I will immediately buy it now. Why are some of the letters like different here? It's a real puzzle adventure game with unique mechanics. Whatever that is. We have an S, we have an O. Soul. S-O-L? Solstice. Why is there solstice in the why is there solstice as what does that mean? What does solstice mean? Might not be a stream game, but an interesting one nonetheless. Absolutely, yes. It looks very absolutely great. Or that kid from Hat in Time, or Meat Guy from Meat Boy. Yeah, they are like very recognizable characters. Like they definitely did a good game on the recognizability. Whatever solstice means, but there is apparently like an Easter egg here that has like solstice. Maybe you need that for something in game at some point. Which I already like. Like that's presentation. That if that is somehow related to the game actually, I'm already seeing why this game is good. Or Shantae from the Shantae games. Yeah. Like they do, if your character is recognizable that easily, then it's at least good character design. I don't know, like I will play this game probably at some point. Don't know if it's on stream. But yeah, already like having having like this little Easter egg, like solstice. I don't know what it means. I don't know if it's like a cheat code that you can enter, or if it's like actually like necessary to solve a puzzle at some point. But that's like already like they already have me in their like they are already in my good book. Like they made a little bit of an Easter egg that I don't understand yet in the Steam page. I definitely like that. Uh yeah, so we were saying where was I? Right. Cyberpunk. Not gonna play that on stream. It's like way too intense and way too big of a project for me. What else is there? We were at zombie games, yes. Like Dead Rising, Dead Island. Like it's also like they all have dead in the name. Dead by Daylight, not a zombie game, but also like not really something I want to stream. I will at some point play Demo in VR. I think it has a VR like adaptation. I will play this in VR at some point. Deep Rock Galactic is like one of these games that are absolutely fun, but I'm not gonna stream that, I think. This one is a short like platformer puzzle game, which I might put in at some point for like a quick game. Don't know what Dayland is. Can't quite remember. Deism is, I think, a VR game, which we will at some point play. This looks interesting, but probably not for stream. I'm also not gonna play any rage games. Like they are not my gusto. I do have it, but it's not on my list of things that I absolutely need to do. Also racing games. I don't think I will be playing any racing games. That's kind of also not that great. Disco Elysium is some weird thing that I think we'll never play. I know that people praise it as being really good, but it's kind of not my thing. I would love to play Divinity, especially Divinity 2 at some point. It's like the game that I saw and played before Baldur's Gate. Like before Baldur's Gate came out, I played Divinity 2 for a little bit. Yeah, play Disco Elysium, best communism game of modern era. I see. Yeah, maybe sometime. Not in 2026, I suppose. Yeah, Divinity 2 is like the like before Baldur's Gate came out, this was like pretty much like Baldur's Gate. It's insanely fun. And the tutorial island, basically you have a tutorial island that takes like 24 hours if you do it properly. It's like very insane. There's also like tactics and stuff that are insanely fun to play. Like I had a rogue at some point that just entered combat. Like you go out of combat, sneak away. Divinity was alright, yeah. I haven't played past the tutorial island, but even the tutorial island was super fun in my opinion. Alright, we have Doki Doki. Don't Escape 4 Days to Survive is a great game. I might make an exception to the no riddle games thing because I already know how this is played. And it's like I love the story of this one. Like this has a great story, in my opinion. And the mechanics are fun. Then we have Donut County, which is super fun. I will add Donut County. I won't play it immediately, But Donut County is on that list, definitely. Like, it's super fun. Doom. Will I play Doom at some point? Maybe. Maybe. Not in 2026, though. Door Kickers is like a strategy puzzle game kind of deal. Dota, go away. Dragon Quest. Unfortunately, these are so incredibly long. Like, the games take so incredibly long to play that I am not inclined to play them. They are great games, but they are just too long. Like, look at me, look at my 100 hours. I've played 100 hours and I'm still nowhere near the end. It's way too much as a project, unfortunately. But I do love the games. They are so great. They're so good. By the way, on Games Awards 2025, Larian announced new Divinity game. Ooh. But with more gore and porn in it, okay. But of course they did it. Wait till I show you that you can screw a bear in it, cause that's what nowadays games love. Okay, I guess yeah. After the owl bear incident, they probably need to follow up on that. Yeah, I guess they kind of need to follow up on that. Yeah, there's also like a game like this is also like a visual dating novel, like a dating sim. But for dads, like this is from the Game Grumps. If you're familiar with the Game Grumps, this is their game and or their studio, I think. And it's you are a dad dating other dads, which is a super hilarious concept to me, but I love it. And I wanted to support the Game Grumps, so I bought it. I don't think I will play this on stream as well. Like I'm not familiar with that kind of dating sim on stream. And I think that they do get very steamy, so I'm not into that. But yeah, it's great in the game. If you're into that kind of deal. Owlbear was just a regular bear. Oh no. Oh no. I'm not too familiar with that, so yeah. That's kind of not regular bear. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the incident, and I kind of don't want to get acquainted with it. So, also, did I thank you for the 10 stream streak? God damn, that's long. That's a long streak. Thank you so much. It was kind of like a few hours ago. So sorry that I only mentioned that now. But I kind of didn't realize that was what was happening here. Um, yeah, what else? What else is there? I love this game. This game is straight up on my we will play this. This is insanely fun game. Unfortunately, it does not have too much replay value, but it's like so good. Of course, I tend to at least lurk if I can. Yeah, that's so awesome. An OG furry game. I don't think that's like what you would say these are. I mean, they have anthropomorphic animals, but I don't know if you could classify that as furry. I'm not really into the furry community. Like, I don't know what you would define as furry and not furry, but I guess you could say it's like a furry game. I don't know. Like, what's okay, I guess yeah, if the first thing you see is a fursuit, then yeah, I guess it's a furry game. That makes sense. Oh, we entered an ad break. So I will be I forgot to pause the ad timer. Didn't have that on the agenda right there. So let's take a little bit. It's furry, but without the sexy things. which is really rare for a fandom. I see. Love the Edna and Harvey games. Yeah, the Edna and Harvey games are great. But then again, it's like, again, a puzzle game, like point-and-click adventure puzzle game. So not really my genre. But I loved seeing them, like, being played when they came out. Like, it wasn't... Like, when was the... I saw Harvey's New Eyes first. Don't remember when Edna and Harvey the Breakout was released. Would be great as a cartoon, definitely. Like the maker, like Pookie, uh, definitely has some animation talent. I remember waiting for Harvey's New Eyes. I see. Yeah, I remember like I think it was it Gronk who back then made the Harvey's New Eyes or played these games, because I remember watching a Let's Play, but I don't remember like whose Let's Play that was. It might have been Gronk. While waiting, I don't remember there being such a thing. Ah. Yeah, Gronk. I see, yeah. Then I remembered it right. Like these games are awesome, and I highly recommend playing them for yourselves. I watched the Let's Plays, and I'm not inclined to replay these games because I still know the story quite well. But they are very good games. So if you want to play something visual novel, not visual novel, like point and click adventures, which technically would also count as visual novels now that I think about it. He's even in the video for the main song of Harvey's New Eyes. Oh, that's insane. I also know that he has like a voicing role in like the Deponia games. Like there's like Deponia 3 or something where he has a voice acting role, right? If I remember correctly. Like that's a cool thing. That's like a really cool thing. But yeah, we are at the Elder Scrolls now. At some point, I will be playing Skyrim VR. This will probably be a very long project as well. But it is a VR game, so I kinda am obliged to play it at some point. The Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, The Elder Scrolls 5, Legendary Edition, the Legendary Edition of the Elder Scrolls 5. Yeah, and then there's the Anniversary Edition. I do but Skyrim VR is at least like something new. I'm pretty sure there's a VR mod for regular Skyrim, but this is like the officially supported VR for Skyrim, which is nice. That there is something like that. No idea what Endless Space is. Might be about Endless Space. There's some escape rooms as well. No shit, you can hit stuff with a stick by yourself. Yeah, it is actually like a completely different thing. It is for people who've never played VR. It is like you tend to underrate the feeling of being in VR. Like it's so much like it's so completely different that yeah, some people don't even understand, even if they know that it's so completely different. You will not understand how different it is before like actually experiencing it. Like that's how different it actually is. And even like programming wise, like gameplay wise, it's if you are a video game dev and ever tried your hands on VR, it is so insanely different. So yeah, it is Skyrim VR is actually really different from your normal Skyrim experience, I think. Even if there's a VR mod for the normal Skyrim. Like I think I've not tested it, but it's definitely like going to be different. Then we have some more escape games. Some more good than other games. Everything is like one weird game. Evoland. Evoland is definitely some on that list of things that I really need to play at some point. Evoland. I'm getting hungry. I need to wrap it up real soon. Like I'm not doing well when it comes to food today. Let's see. Let me put that on real quick. Nobody cares about VR. It should be future of gaming, but the best VR games was Half-Life Alyx, and it came out like 6 years ago, so it's ended really quick. Well, yeah, it is unfortunate that VR technology is like very inaccessible, and like I am very much a VR streamer. Like I have one day of the day that is dedicated to VR. And there are great VR games. Like After the Fall is a super fun zombie game. Like it's really good. Like the gameplay is awesome. And if you have people to play with, it's even more awesome. And then there's Arizona Sunshine, which released recently, which is like a more story-driven version of After the Fall. Or at least the remake like came out recently. Like they made a proper remake of this one, and the remake was for free for everyone who had like the original. And it's an insanely great game. I want to play this as well on stream someday. Then you have Beat Saber, which is like a staple of VR. You have Bone Labs and Bone Works, which I'm currently playing, which is great. Like these, unfortunately, Bone Labs is heavily glitchy, which doesn't like put a good light on the game itself. I had myself soft locked in the last session, but it might be because the game was very ambitious. Like the gameplay that they try to go for with the character swapping was very ambitious. So this might be the reason why the game is so extremely glitchy. And if the final glitch wouldn't have been like an absolutely no-go where I just got stuck and couldn't like do anything about it, then I wouldn't even be complaining about how glitchy the game is, because most of the glitches were just like kind of funny. But yeah, that's also like a thing to consider there. But these games like are already staples, including Half-Life Alyx, obviously. And then you have like stuff like VR versions of normal games, which are also like very cool. Like most of them are very well adapted. You have also VR fans at this point is like old console fans that buy expensive stuff just for the special feeling of gaming. It is like it's different experience. Like it doesn't don't need to even put them in the same category as gaming, because they are a completely different experience. Like yes, VR is mostly for gaming, but you can have like different things as well. Like you have VR chat for socializing, and maybe even getting into VR like game development, because they have like their own game development kit, which makes a lot of things very easy to adapt. Then you have like experiences like the 3D drawing. Like there's from Google, there is like the brush, the paintbrush from Google, which allows you to 3D draw things. You have the Museum of Other Realities, I think I saw right here, which is a really cool like interactive museum that you can go to in VR. And yeah, you have also like other things like the OVR toolkit, which helps you interact with stuff on your PC while you play. And yeah, the like if you want my personal like my favorites of all of these that I played, like I've still not played so many of these. Like, even though there are not a lot of VR games, there are still way more than I could play in a year. Because I've been playing VR games for half a year now, and if you are like me and you have like an active life outside of streaming and gaming, then you don't get to play VR as often because you have to sit down and properly prepare for the experience. And if you don't do that, like you will get backfires, like you will have motion sickness, you will have like not a great time if you don't prepare for playing VR. And yeah, my favorites are still like After the Fall. I don't actively play Beat Saber, and I wouldn't count it to my favorites, but it is a staple of VR gaming. I definitely really like Boneworks, even though it's like a glitchy mess sometimes. I can 100%. Where is it? Half-Life Alex, obviously. There's a VR mod for Half-Life 2 as well, which is insane. Job Simulator is great. Like you might not like understand why Job Simulator is great, but Job Simulator is great. Uh, then there is I do want to at some point play Metro Awakening VR. Like it's gonna be not a great time for me, but I have to. It's like I have to. Metro is such a good game, and in VR, goddamn, I will shit my pants, but it's gonna be worth it. Uh, what else is there? Like, unfortunately, Almost VR is great. MMORPG, unfortunately, it's dead. There's like 6 active players. um, so yeah, can't really play Almost VR anymore. Pavlov is a great shooter. Like this, the gun range alone is reason enough to buy this game, and then you can actually like multiplayer VR Counter Strike. Like that's so insanely. This game is so insanely good. When it comes to the shooting aspect, I can only recommend playing it. And then there's Pixel Dungeon, who, if you are more into the blade play, like Pixel Dungeon VR is insanely good. It's unfortunately a roguelike, or maybe it's even like not unfortunately, but fortunately a roguelike. I do hate roguelikes. I don't like the aspect of roguelikes. But this game has so incredibly good gameplay that I am ready to like overlook that. Like I'm absolutely fine with this game being a roguelike because the gameplay is that much fun. So I think that's all the games I have played, and would like say there it is, like Google's Tilt Brush as well. Like this is like a drawing, like 3D drawing application, and then you have Vermilion, which is like a 2D studio drawing with like emulated paint sort of things. And yeah, then there's also obviously VR chat to like get into VR gaming. If you're not familiar with VR gaming, like this one is free and you can get like stuff to test out. And if you're a developer, there's a development kit that you can use to make your own VR levels and stuff. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty neat. Okay, but now I think it's time to wrap up everything. Um, like at this point, I'm streaming for like an incredible amount of time, and I'm kind of getting hungry, so I want to see who I can rate today. Let's see who's there to be rated. Uh, First of all, let me check my history here. And put a new spot in there. All right, who do we want to rate? We could rate someone who's playing Final Fantasy, I think. Are they Final Fantasy Online. Oh, they are playing for like 5 hours, so maybe not. Maybe not rate someone who's like playing for like 4+ hours, 5+ hours. That's not great for them, I think. uh, let's see. Uh, I think I will be raiding. It's an ad who is playing Mika and the Witch's Mountain. I don't know what that is, but it looks very fun. So let's raid him. I think that's a great opportunity here. Alrighty. If you want to use any of these messages, I did now put in a new emote, which unfortunately Stream Elements can't display because it's not like it's a subscriber emote. That's why it's not showing. But yeah, we have the little gremlin now, who Minty was kind enough to provide as an exchange for donating to charity. So yeah, I hope you all have a lovely night, lovely day, and a lovely weekend. And we will be raiding. Whoops, that's not how you write raid. And that's not how you use that command, I suppose. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So yeah, I hope you have a lovely day, lovely weekend, lovely everything. And whoops, get up here. Yeah, thanks to all my chatters, my bot watchers, my followers, my friends, and my lurkers. And yeah, hope you have a lovely time. Goodbye.